Da 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 da. Dee 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 dee. Hello, hello. This is my yeah. That's my film number 300. So that's a great day, and this should be something special, which I think it will be. So hopefully you like. I mean, I think it will be great fun to see this. Yeah, this is one of my favorite lenses. This is an old 15mm Nikkor AIS 3.5. So let's go ahead. It has some dust in between, in the middle of the lens. So I will just take a look inside. So let's go ahead. Now, this is I like mushrooms, and especially lenses with that shape. So this is a really super wide angle lens, which is so amazing to work with. But there are some dust, some small dust particle inside the lens. So this lens is also special the way it's built. It has a double helical, which is the focus here, focus ring, and inside here there's the other helical, which you maybe can see when I turn the focus ring. It will move, but we'll take a closer look at it. But now it's just to take away some dust inside this lens. But let's go ahead and take off the front lens group, which in one single, I mean, it's taken out in one single piece, put together with, well, I cannot remember how many lenses, 14 or something, in the full lens. But let's take the front lens group. I will use an old, what do you say, walking stick or compass for metal workers also. I have grind the tip of those, the end of, so it will go quite good in the two notches in the inside the front here. It should fit tight, and then hold on the lens here and then move it. And from now on I will use gloves. So because I have to clean the lens element. So here we go. Just turn over the lens and move the hold in the lens here, and then it will just is free now. Then put it on some paper, and then this is how the front lens group, which is also the front group, the front lens, is screwed in the front assembly here, and then the next one here, and the last one here. I will not go into that for now because it's not there. The problem is here. Not in here, but under. So I will take out, just for showing people how it actually looks. It's not necessary, because when I take this out, I can just take it out and clean it. But for now, I will just go further into this lens. I could take off the back filter. It's not really necessary, so just put it on again. Now I know where it is. So, 3 screws, and this is a JIS screwdriver, not a Phillips. So, and lift this out. And the 5 screws here, which all have to be unscrewed fully. So now then we have to move this this pin, because it controls the aperture from the camera. But I'll just push it a little, turn the mount, and then take it out. Then this ring, that's from the aperture ring, which we can see here. Right now there's no connection into the lens, it's just where it goes here. So, but we'll take it off anyway. Now, then we take off this, I think it's called a middle group or something, has a name probably, and another compass which is smaller and goes into the holes here. Then tighten it and then unscrew counterclockwise. You see, just to be sure, from the factory someone put a mark here and a mark here, but just to be sure that the lens sits correct when I put it back, I put a mark here where this lens come off. So better do that, and because it could be a problem. Now, this is the middle, and here we have the back where the helicoid is, the inner helicoid. This is a lens where there's some dust on here, but this is just to show how the aperture looks from inside. So that's it. But to the main problem. Here there are some small dust, and I need to take it out, off, whatever it calls, and so I need to place the lens on something. So there's a sticky rubber thingy which is good to take lens apart. It's very handy to put the lens block on. So, like this. Very handy. Now, the process for cleaning a lens is not that hard. We need some of those PEC-PAD non-abrasive wipes, and ultra soft. So I'll just take one out and do a very simple cleaning. And for this I use lighter fluid, and then I put a thin needle on, put the wipe directly on here, and a few drops. And that's it. Now it's completely clear. Not quite, but we give it another go. Now here we go. That's fine. something. There is something. Now, that's fine. Really, really good. So I can actually put it back in to the lens, and now it's done. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So put it back in again. And just to know where it comes off, I have my mark here, and I have my mark here. And then this lens block catches the thread. Put it in, and when it says click something, and here we are back again. Just tighten it. That's it. And the front here is actually okay, so there's no need for cleaning that. So I will just put the lens, the front lens group, back in here, turn it over, and let it pop in, turn it, and then cut the thread, click, and then so that was part of it. And then just put the back part in. Here you can actually see how it works, the Helical. This lens needs some I will give it some new grease, because when it hangs like this, it's a bit heavy, and then the focus ring is a bit not tight, but not soft, butter soft. This is the aperture ring with a spring, and it has to just pop in here and move in this gap here. So let's put things back in. This ring for the aperture ring. So, and then this the mount. I will just put it in and move the aperture control thingy from the camera, just a little, and push it against here, because we'll do it again to show. This pin here has to go against this curve. So when moving the aperture ring, this will push, this curve here will push on the on this arm to, and this small pin will push on the aperture mechanism. So we put it back in again. Catch it. Then move it back to the holes. See, it works pretty good. And put the screws, all 5 here, and the last one, and then the filter mount. So this can only sit one way. Like here. And the last screw. And then we're back again. That's it for now. Here we are. That's all. Bye bye.